out, and time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They go play action with Cousins. Going up top. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Cousins throwing from the pistol. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Trey Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack. Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That one intercepted. That's the safety, Von Bell.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's the veteran Zach Moss. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd down, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
On first down, Burrow. This is intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Von Bell, the veteran safety, is there on the play. Second and 7. Cousins. A wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Whose kick is good. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Moss. And he had to push through one tackler, but is cracked up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain here.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
He'll air one out for Higgins. And that is brought in. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big connection with Burrow and Higgins. A pickup of 44 yards. On the zone read, they'll hand it to Moss. And And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. To the goal line and in. Through Sample. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bengals are on top. It's 14-10. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. London brought in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Cousins. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Complete. Former 1st-round pick Drake London with the catch. That's a pickup of 17. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. Play action now. It's Cousins. That'll be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
A run with Moss to begin the drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man is the tight end Sample. Whoa! And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Burrow working in the pistol. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. It's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. Crazy. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Off the read, here's Burrow. And maybe the quarterback should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
Quick throw, taken in. Going to try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end. Mike kind of patrolling that center field safety position, but this time he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Travion Williams to return it. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Burrow. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A 1st down throw for Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. Second time they've connected on this drive, and 19 yards out of this one.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take
under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. The clock says 25 seconds till halftime. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals have tied it at 17.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. And here's Bijan. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons move out in front, 20-17. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Handoff. It's Moss running right. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Burrow here on second down. He'll get this complete. It's Moss.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's third down and a few inches. We'll try to run it here with Moss. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the first down up to the 45.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Another try with Moss. He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Back to throw, Burrow. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
We're going to try to pick this up on third and 8. Now, Burrow. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll give up the middle to Moss. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Throwing is Burrow. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? Burrow now. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to lead to fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals will tie the game here in the third quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
Ray McLeod on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Cousins. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. London brought in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Algier. And he'll have the 1st down. They'll get him up around the 37.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Atlanta.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
Look, I think any time, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of a ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
Big start to this drive with a gain of 26.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Second down, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A run over center with Moss. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Now he'll run it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take over here at their own 22.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
A first down throw for Cousins. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. But this is taken in by a teammate. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. London brought in motion. A gift, and here comes Robinson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, Cousins. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that is incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's going to be fourth down. The Falcons getting their punter out there. Charlie Jones, deep to return. And he steps into this one, gets off a big kick, angled for the sideline. On first down, Burrow. This is intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Williams now to return. Whoa. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Burrow now to throw on first down. In trouble. Down he goes.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing. There's only so many possessions left here in regulation. And now after that first down sack, this is on the verge of being another wasted possession, and they're getting pretty close here to desperation time.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. The Bengals out and ready to punt. Ray McLeod, deep to return. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. Here's Cousins throwing from the pistol. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here's Cousins. That one is caught by Mooney. He's still on his feet. How about this? That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run here with Algier. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's second and goal. Now, Cousins. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. This defense holding tight. Now from the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop third and goal. Throwing now, Cousins. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First down throw for Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A pickup there of 19 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down. Here's Burrow. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down. To throw is Burrow. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. McLeod now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Algier. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. London brought in motion. Play action now. It's Cousins. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Burrow. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, But great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. Here's Robinson. Robinson, a first down and more. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They go play action for Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And that's going to do it. It'll put him over 200 receiving yards in the game. What a performance. That grab also comes with a first down. Now, Burrow. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Falcons will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a 3rd, then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
They go play action with Cousins. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Here's 1st down. Burrow working in the pistol. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And that one is caught. And he will dive into the end zone. 85 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll work his way forward to about the 30-yard line. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. On the return is Jones. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Off the play fake, here's Cousins. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
So it's a win here for the Falcons. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.